So unless you've got a nicer, better idea for where you want to start this morning, have a little ease in to a really, really simple windscreen wiper. Yeah. Yeah, really easy. Just like a little lean into it. I'm loving them. And whatever speed you've chosen, can you slow it down by half again? And then just does it feel like a nice thing to do to add a pause somewhere in the breath? It might feel natural just to pause after the exhale. That's a little bit slower and a little bit more peaceful. Or you might decide to pause after the inhale, which is just going to start to gather a little bit more energy into the breath. And then really simple, just do 2 more. As you do that, I'm just going to message Louise because she seems to struggle. Once you've finished those 2 to the left and those 2 to the right, I'm going to find a position where you can sit up. It might be nice just to raise your butt a little bit so that you've got space for the arms. If you've got really super long giraffe arms like me, you might need a couple of blocks. Yeah. Lovely. And I'll take this off so you can see a little bit better. And it's super simple. Just allow your arms to come out to shoulder height. And if you can see your arms in the screen, have a little look and just say, oh, do they actually look like shoulder height? Have I gone a little bit higher or a little bit lower? Has one gone higher? And then very gently internally rotate. So we take the tops of the arm bones and we just take them a little bit closer to our chin. You should feel like a rounding through the upper back. Lovely. And then externally rotate, really gentle. Internally rotate. Yeah. Nice, Louise. And there's good hand movement from there as well, Louise S. But see if you can really get that roll from the shoulder to start and then the hands finish it. Does that make sense? So you start with the shoulders and then the hands can rotate. And then start to add the breath if you haven't already. Now it makes sense to me that as I internally rotate, I'm kind of folded, so I exhale. And as I externally rotate, there's a little bit more space, so I can inhale to inhabit that space. Really nice. Do 2 more little turns, 2 more either internal and external. Yes, nice. Everyone looks like coat hangers. Nice. Yep. And whenever you've done that second one, you can drop the arms, just let them be really heavy. And then just take a couple of circles, just finding that new space and kind of setting it in your mind. And then other direction. And just to let you know, we started about 5 minutes late. So we'll finish 5 minutes late. And I'll let you know, though, when it is 1:15 if you do need to go. Lovely. And then right arm up, left arm down, inhale. If you can, really, really reach those 2 arms out. So there's a lovely spread. As we exhale, bend the elbows. Both hands try and kind of find each other. Inhale as they come out to the side, making that D shape. Exhale, hands interlace in your lap, palms face away. Inhale that slow lift up. Exhale into a V shape. Inhale, right arm down. Exhale, arms, hands try and touch without touching the back. So they try and touch each other without touching the back. Inhale back to that T shape. So we're going super slow. Exhale, hands drop into your lap, palms away, interlace. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Take a little bit more. See if they'll go a little bit further without moving the ribs. And then open up to that V shape. Inhale, left arm comes down. That diagonal line. Exhale, we bend. Inhale, open up T shape. Exhale, hands into the lap. If you want, go one notch along the interlace. I've just completely bugged mine up. Open it up, exhale. Oof. Inhale, I can't remember which way we are. I think left hand down. Hopefully you remember. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, open up to a T, really, really slow, really steady. Exhale, hands interlace. Maybe you go one notch along. Open it up on the inhale. On an exhale, come into that V shape. And on an inhale, just drop the shoulders. Hopefully shoulders feel a little bit more alive, maybe a little bit fatigued. And then just give them a little massage. Yeah. And if you want a little head massage along with the shoulder massage, why not? Melanie, you've got a wonderful bright bit of light right in your solar plexus. Very magical. Take one or two more breaths, just having a little play. And then come into dolphin. Because we're not necessarily super open at the minute, you might decide to have your feet on a block, and that's just going to help the range of motion. If dolphin normally feels okay, you might not need it, so totally up to you. And all we're going to do in our dolphin is lift and lower the knees to any degree. So hands onto the floor, interlace if it feels nice. And then push into the feet, push into the forearms. Gently lift the knees. And then very slowly lower. They might come all the way down, they might come half. Inhale as we lift, nice. Exhale. Yes, really nice. Do 5 more, but think about keeping the weight closer to your feet. So there's a very deliberate shifting the weight back towards the legs and then keeping it there as you lower the knees. Any amount, but shift the weight back. Really nice. Slow it down, last 2. And then once you've done that last one, if kneeling feels okay, come to sit up in kneeling. Otherwise, just sit however feels nicest. And then we're going to do some pretty strong, and by strong, I just mean powerful, not necessarily deep twists. So just see how the spine feels if you do some nice easy twists here. Really nice. And then we're going to take away the arms. So rather than twisting through the shoulders, we're going to really twist through the belly. So arms stay onto the hand, to the thighs, and then just twist from the belly. So you'll hardly go anywhere. Keep the head centered. That's it. So really twist from deep down. Do 2 more on each side. Exhale as you twist to one side, so the belly really contracts. Inhale as you return to center. Try and keep the head in line. I know it wants to twist so it feels like you're in a deeper position. Nice, nice. And then just down dog, just down dog. So there's a really big difference between twisting from the belly and twisting from the upper back. And neither is better, they're just different. Have a little check-in with the thumbs, with the soft bit at the bottom of the thumbs. Notice how the elbows feel. Have a little check-in from side to side, left and right. Yeah. And slowly you can gently send the eyes to the top of your mat and then let the feet follow into a forward fold. Nice. From your forward fold, inhale, come up, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale as we find our way into chair. We'll just check in. How does chair feel? We're going to be here for some time in a minute. How does it feel? Can we stay here for a little bit longer and just check in with the feet? Is there a little bit more depth that we can find? And at some point we push down and lift up. Samastitihi, standing salute. Exhale, we drop the breath. We drop the hands, heart center. Inhale, lift and come all the way up. Exhale, fold, fold. Your choice of length, of depth. Yep, head is drifting. Inhale, flat back. Delicious. Exhale, chair. And as we know, in a minute we're going to stay in chair, so just check in. How does it feel? Do we feel happy with folding at the hips? Can we maybe fold a little bit more? Can we press the weight back? And then push down through those powerful feet, lift all the way up. Exhale, hands find their way into the heart space. There's that little pause. Inhale, use that new space that we've got in the shoulders. You can take your time. And then exhale, forward fold. Really nice. Last one before we have those twisted chair poses. Inhale, flat back. Yes. Check in with your feet. Do they feel like they're in a really good position? And then exhale, chair. Yes, maybe there's a little bit more depth. There's that angle that we don't normally go to because it requires a little bit more energy, but maybe we take it just for a second, just for a second. And then we say, no, push it away, lift up. Exhale, hands into the heart. Inhale, we make use of that space. Exhale, belly stays on, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, chair. Hands into the center if they're not already. Yes. We're going to come into twisted chair. So the lower you go, the more you've got space to twist, if that makes sense. On an exhale, twist towards the right. That was a combination of an inhale and an exhale. Inhale to pause. Exhale, that bottom arm dives across the body and to the outside of that leg. So we're here, we're here. That's it. Inhale, maybe the top arm opens, maybe. Exhale to pause. Inhale, we come back in, just straight forward chair, back into the center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale as we pause. That's it. Exhale, bottom hand comes outside of the left leg. We can push the left leg into the hand. Open the top leg up, the top arm up. Inhale, come back to center. Really nice. Two more either side. Exhale to the right. Inhale to pause. Yes. Exhale, bottom arm shoots across. Inhale, top arm opens, maybe. Exhale as we pause. Inhale back to center. Maybe we just straighten the legs just for a second, take a breath, and then dive right back. Exhale to the other side. Yes. Okay, nice. Inhale to pause. Knees haven't changed, legs haven't changed, it's from the belly. Open up. Top arm when you're ready. Pausing after the exhale, nice. Inhale to center. Kelly, big toes really strong together. Big, as in not deliberately together, but push them down. So sorry. Exhale, other side. Yes, really nice. Inhale. If you've got the flow, just go with it. Ignore my breath because I know I'm looking at people, so just ignore me. At some point, we meet into the center. Legs don't change. They don't wiggle with the body. Last side. Exhale. Poof. Inhale. Exhale. Dive that bottom arm. Take a look at the knees. They should be on the same level. Inhale. Other arm. Exhale to pause. Inhale. Center. Oh, exhale. Pop the hands on the thighs. Straighten up. Try not to cry. A forward fold very, 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 very slowly as you take your back into the opposite direction is probably going to feel nice, but just go gentle. Take your time if your back feels like it needs a little breath. Take your time if your blood pressure is starting to build. Big muscles involved there. Yes. Feeling all right? Yeah? Okay. Check in, have a little wriggle. If you're feeling a little bit like you just need to spend a little bit more time just to check in, have a little wriggle. You might decide to get a little bit lower to the ground. Yes. Nice. One more inhale and an exhale before we come into our galloping horse. So we're still using our legs. Yeah. Brilliant. At some point, there's loads of stuff going on. We come back up to the top of our mat, back into a gentle chair. Gentle chair just for a second. Left leg is staying down. On an inhale, we lift the right leg. On an exhale, take it all the way back. Galloping horse, so torso is diagonal. Inhale, if you haven't already, arms by the ears. Really, really reach them like your shoulder blades are kind of trying to go as well. Exhale as we dip up. Crescent lunge. Inhale, chest comes forward, elbows comes back. Little cactus arms, really nice. Exhale, arms come behind the body. Palms face away. Inhale as we push the palms, really push into them. So there's strength, shoulder blades are squeezing. Exhale, just hands into this heart center. Inhale as we catch our breath. Exhale, the same twist that we did in our chair towards the left. Inhale as we pause, that's it. Exhale, bottom hand comes to the outside, that's it. Inhale as we open the top arm up. Exhale as we pause, the legs haven't changed. Inhale, come all the way back. Crescent lunge. Exhale, just down dog. Inhale onto your hands and knees. The only nice bit of this flow. Exhale into your cat. Inhale into your cow. Exhale into your cat. Inhale into your cow. Once more of each. Make it as long as you can before we move on. Oh, that's some of the slowest cat-cows I've ever seen. And then neutral. Back is neutral. We're going to move the right leg first on its way back, and then first on its way back forward. So just have that in your head. On an inhale, right leg comes back, toes tucked. As we exhale, push through the hands, hover that left knee off the ground. Set it beside the right. Stay here in a plank. Right knee comes back and hovers. Right knee resets. Left knee resets. Really nice. Same again, twice more. Inhale, right leg straight. You can do this on your forearms. Exhale, press, hover the left knee. Set it aside the left foot so we're in full plank. Rebend the right knee, let it hover. Inhale as it comes down. Woo. Exhale, left knee comes beside. Last time, inhale, right leg comes out. Yeah. Exhale, push, poof. Land the left knee. Right knee hovers. Inhale, right knee lands. Exhale, left knee lands. Inhale, take the weight off your hands or off your forearms and have a little check-in with upper body, arms, shoulders, wrists. A couple more breaths before we come into our back bends. Up to you how you want to get onto the floor. You might revisit plank with knees up or knees down. You might take a little chaturanga. Whatever feels right this morning. Either way, when you get there, hands a little bit further in front of the shoulders and a little bit wider. Roll the shoulders back and see how cobra feels. Just check in. Rather than kind of leaning into the bones, can you make it a little bit more active? So the whole back line is active, really nice. Squeeze the elbows a little bit closer together, Kelly, that's it. Nice, Melanie. Yes. And then sink down. Whew. Inhale. If you haven't already, pop the hands underneath your shoulders, do so now. Exhale, down dog. Okay, we're going to flow from dolphin into down dog. You can flow from dolphin into three-legged if that makes more sense to you, so you don't have to come into down dog if you don't want to. Otherwise, down dog. Inhale, drop onto your knees. Yeah. Exhale, drop into your forearms. Inhale, lift the knees up, dolphin. Exhale, drop onto your knees. Inhale, lift up to your palms. Exhale, down dog. Really nice. Inhale, drop onto your knees. Exhale, onto your forearms. Inhale, dolphin. Exhale, drop onto your knees. Inhale, lift up onto your palms. Exhale, down dog. Twice more this time with the focus on the weight. Exhale, keep the weight back. So push your bum back, drop the knees. Drop the forearms. Inhale, dolphin, keep the weight back. Exhale, drop the knees. Inhale, slowly lift the hands, or the forearms rather. Exhale, down dog. Last one, take a break if it's too much. Drop the knees, inhale. Drop the forearms, exhale. Oh, nice. Keep the weight back, lovely. Nice, Sammy. Lift up, lovely dolphin jam. And then last one, drop the knees. Lift the forearms. Down dog. If you're not entirely knackered, we're super ready for a hop if you want to, also super ready for a jump. We're also super primed for a little walk forward. Entirely your call. There's some strong old hops going on there. Yes. Make your way to a forward fold and just enjoy that time. Have a little open and close of the mouth, just checking that we haven't crept some tension up into the jaw. And then inhale, find your way back up, flat back. Exhale, chair. Same thing, other side, belly is lifted. Press down through the right leg. Inhale as we lift the left. Exhale. Keep everything as it is. We just send the back leg back. So we keep the torso where it is. That's it. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, that slow ride up to crescent lunge. Yes, inhale. Sweep the arms behind, chest forward. Exhale, arms all the way behind, palms face back. Inhale, really push into them, really press into the hands. Exhale, just rest the palms together. Inhale as we regather our breath. Exhale from the belly if we can. The belly button is the bit that twists. Inhale as we pause. Exhale, bottom arm dives across our body and it feels the outside of our thigh and we can press into that. Inhale, top arm might join the party. Pause here. Next, inhale, we come back to center. Next, exhale, down dog. Inhale onto your knees. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. You have plenty of time. Exhaling, cow. Inhaling, cow. Exhaling. Do one more. Inhale. Yep. Yep. Feeling all right? I can still see you, Elaine. Okay. And then just tabletop. Just tabletop. So exactly the same. You can do this on your forearms if wrists are feeling like they need a little bit of a break. Left leg is going to move first, and then it's going to move first on its way back. Press down through the hands. Inhale, left leg comes to the floor. Exhale, we push into the hands and we float the right leg. Take the right foot all the way back, full plank. Drop and hover the left knee. Replace the left knee. Right knee comes to join it. Inhale, left leg back out. That's it, really nice. Feet on the floor. Exhale to hover. Full plank. Left knee hovers back down. Inhale, it lands. Exhale, other knee comes to join. Last time, should be feeling quite strong. Morning, Gilbert. Inhale, morning. Come join us. Left leg long. Exhale, hover. Inhale, it doesn't like the look of it. It says you're in a plank. No thanks. Left knee comes to hover. Inhale, it drops down. Exhale, both knees come down. Take the weight off of the shoulders, the wrists, the forearms, wherever you're on. Super hard work. You might have a little wrist shake. Yep, you might need a little cocktail shake. It might be a massage. It might be higher up that feels like it needs that extra attention. Delicious. One more inhale and another exhale. And then find your way into whatever plank takes your fancy. We're just going to come down onto the floor, however you want, whatever you want. You can let go of the breath just for a second and decide the pace of your chaturanga, potentially. Yeah. Your choice of back bend if you're not already there. Sphinx might be just a ticket. It might be that you want to take Cobra a little bit wider and a little bit further forward, so it's a little bit less. And then use the strength of the back of the body. Squeeze the shoulders together, elbows a little bit tighter. Roll the shoulders down. Yes, really nice. It's nice, Melody. And then press a little bit more. And from that press, let it emanate from the back of the body, from the glutes, from the spine. And then drop down softly. Have a little wriggle. Inhale as the hands come back underneath the shoulders. Exhale, just down dog. Now up to you, last time that we're going to do this. If it felt really nice to flow between down dog, dolphin and tabletop, do it. If you want to use this probably 30 seconds from hops, do that. If you prefer just to be in something static, equally do that. But something that suits you this morning. Yeah. So we're probably looking at a good 5 or 6 more breaths, wherever you want. Maybe it's a combination. Yes. And feet, can you just squeeze the inner elbows a little bit closer together? Tiny, 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 tiny bit. They don't actually have to be in line, but just the muscular push, if that makes sense. Yes, lovely. Last one inhalation and exhalation with whatever you need. Lovely. And then we make our way back into a forward fold. We've got plenty of time. We've got plenty of time. If something feels nice, stay with it. If you need a little bit more recovery, take it. Thank goodness our bodies are not always the same every single day. Okay, moving on, standing flow. Inhale, find your way up to a flat back. Exhale, chair. Stay low in your chair. Left foot stays, right leg is on the move. Notice the angle of your spine, keep it there. Draw the right leg up. And on an exhale, just send it behind so the angle of the spine hasn't changed. We're in galloping horse. Inhale, the arms reach. Really reach for the shoulder blades. There's some space there. Back toe really strong. Inhale as we lift up. Crescent lunge. Nice. We're going to come into warrior two. Back heel lands. Warrior two. Take your time. Inhale. Reverse warrior. Exhale. Slow descent back. Warrior two. Inhale, side angle. Exhale, slow ascent, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, side, really nice. Exhale, warrior two. Last one before we take out warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Pause here, inhale. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, straight to reverse warrior. Really, really slow. Exhaling, side angle. Legs haven't changed. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side. Think about that top arm reaching wherever it lands. Really reach. The last one. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side. Oof. Drop the bottom hand onto the thigh and then just straighten up that leg just for a second so that tension just gets a little bit of time to reset and then rebend. Up to you, we're going to think about possibly taking a bind. Bottom arm stays down, top arm maybe comes up. Yes, that top arm comes forward and internally rotates. So we're rolling it down so the arm is closer to our chin. From that position, we then take the arm back. We roll again and take the back of the hand to our lower back. Once we're there, we open up the top shoulder, as if the elbow wants to come behind us, the shoulder wants to come behind us, and we take a little lean. We either stay there because that's a lovely, lovely bind, or you might decide it feels nice to let the bottom hand from the top hand, it doesn't feel nice for me, to find connection. Up to you. Up to you. Nice. One more breath. And then gently unbind the hands wherever they've been. Pop both hands onto that front thigh so you can straighten up the leg just for a second. Roll the shoulders. And then maybe we're going to take that bind into half moon. So take your time. If the bound half or full worked, go for it. You might think about taking a shorter stance, so it's a little bit less effort to get up there, especially if you've been both hands bound. Internally rotate top shoulder, bend elbow. Elbow and shoulder, try and get behind you. Start to take that arm down. Stay here or grab hold. Have a little momentum. And then lift that back leg, take your time. And then you can extend the back leg into bound half moon. Belly is lifted, eyes are soft. And then land back, half, fully bound. Hands down, just down dog. Just down dog. If you want to be on your fingertips for a second, go for it. If you want to take something else, it's going to unravel what we've just raveled, go for it. Yes. Either way, other side, inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Let's just take a half salute just to reconnect. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Might be even lower than we normally get now. Yes. Press down, lift up. Exhale, we connect with the temperature, with the beat of our heart, with our breath. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, just forward fold. Before we come to the other side, as long as you haven't just washed and styled your hair, feel free to send your fingers around your scalp and around the edges of the hairline. And just have a little massage, just checking in that body feels happy to do the other side. If it doesn't, come lay down. Spend the next 10 minutes or so having a proper, beautiful rest. Only when you feel ready, and only when there's an inhale, lift the body up, flat back. That exhale finds its way into chair. Right leg stays. Inhale as we lift the left. Yes. Keep the angle of the spine the same, so it's just the leg that moves. We're in our galloping horse. Yeah. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, crescent lunge. Inhale, we open everything up. Warrior two. If we need to adjust feet, go for it. Nice. See if you can put a little bit more energy through that back foot and the little toe side of that back foot. Inhale, we find our way into reverse warrior. Legs haven't changed. Exhale, that slow transition, warrior two. Back in, side angle, inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Really nice. Keep the front leg bent. Inhale, reverse warrior. Really reach that arm up and over. That's it, as if the shoulder blade's coming out. Exhale, that sounds scary. Warrior two. Inhale, side angle. Reach the top arm. Exhale, warrior two. Front leg hasn't changed its bend. Yes, last one before we omit warrior two. Exhale, warrior two. Poof. Inhale, side angle. Exhale, warrior two. Drop the hands onto the thighs, just straighten up the front leg. And a lovely Inca making an appearance. And then rebend the front knee. From side ankle to reverse. Inhale, reverse. Top arm reaches. Exhale, side angle. You can go as slow as you like. If it feels really nice, you can close your eyes. Super simple transition. Really slow so you feel everything move. Do one more of each and then meet me in side angle. Yes. When you come into side angle, just rest the arm so you're not really worried about it. Take that top arm, take it in front and roll it in, really roll it. Bend the elbow, rest the elbow, rest the back of the hand somewhere that it feels comfortable. Send the elbow up and then behind, send the shoulder behind. Take that hand as far down as it will possibly go. Either the other hand will easily meet it and it will feel interesting, or it will feel absolutely shit. You want to be upright. It's not a forward fold. Belly shouldn't be kind of wrinkled. There should be space in the front. That's it. It's a side stretch. Nice. Wherever you are, untangle. Pop the hands onto that thigh, straighten it up. Have a little maneuver. Think about coming in half moon bound. Step the back foot in a little bit. Still going to be just as strong, but it takes away some of that extreme balance that's required. Back into our side angle. Half or full bind, it's the same. Roll internally. Bend elbow. Shoot it back so chest is open, front of deltoid stretched. Take your time. A little bit of momentum. Exhale. And then straighten up into your version of bound half moon. Nice, really nice. Lovely, Louise. A little bit higher with that leg. Nice, Jem. One more breath there. Bloody amazing. Nice, Fee. And then send the foot back carefully, gently. Nice landing. Nice, nice, nice. Hands down. Oh, just hands and knees or just down dog. We have a little check-in. We have a little check-in. How's it going? One more breath before we come to rest. Now we have just over 3 minutes together. You might decide that you've got time and you're ready for it and you want to do some stuff against the wall, and then maybe after we finish you carry on your practice with Shavasana. You might think, I'm absolutely great. If you're a little bit slow with your breath and slow with your movements, you might find places in the body that just ask you to move in a certain way. And if they do, you can listen. You might finish off all of that shoulder work that we've done by having a little massage of where the skull meets the soft tissue. So maybe we find our way onto a block. There's some socks and jumpers getting involved. You can decide where you want your legs. We've done quite a lot of external rotation, so maybe you have a very gentle internal rotation. Feet are wide, knees come together. Maybe. We've done quite a lot of folding through the hips, so maybe we straighten the legs out. Yeah. Either way, the legs are comfortable, and if you're doing that little massage, the edge of the block is roughly in line with the edge of the skull. And we just take a few heavy and smooth side to side rolls of the head. And it might be that's enough. You might change the closeness of your chin to your chest. And you might have a little bit of a pause when you come to one side of that roll. And then when you find yourself there, you might take a few circles Finding that lovely little half grape bit of bone. And then coming into the other side if and when you're ready. And then we've got 1 more minute. You might pop a bolster or a block underneath your chest, underneath your hips. I know we've been having a little play with fish pose. You might have a little back bend and a throat opener. That might be a nice finisher for our shoulders. Utterly your choice. Very, very slowly, and only if you're ready. If you have an extra couple of minutes, might be a really lovely idea just to really seal your practice and stay with these restorative postures for a bit longer. If you feel ready to start to climb your body up to a seated position, you can do so super slowly. Yep. Loads of time. When they get there, you can just have that very soft little check-in. That might be a little side to side or a little roll. And then gently allow the arms to flow outwards. Take them upwards. And then allow them to be drawn back down to the ground. Inhale as they come up. Exhale all the way back down to earth. Inhale, left and right join. And they find home in your heart. Namaste. Namaste. I'm going to stop the recording.